squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Hero against Anunoby. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Pass to Pirtle. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. And another shot. And he lays it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Lowry. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Love. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Love. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. Pulls it. Hero with the bucket. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Adebayo, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to VanVleet. Back to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Butler passes to Hero. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 5 now.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's VanVleet. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Barnes. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's some veteran savvy for Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Anunoby against Hero. And that one is hammered home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Tyler Hero. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Butler hits them both.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Kicks it to Hero. Back to Butler for 3. That one is off, and Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Hero outside. Outside for Love. Pass to Lowry. And here's Love. Back to Lowry. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That'll send Jakob Pirtle to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Toronto calls time here. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Lowry.
Hey fans, let's hear it for your Heat.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. It's Martin on the wing. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Toronto trailing. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. And that's an intentional foul.
Caleb Martin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Adebayo sets a screen. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Siakam in the post, working on Adebayo. Here's Pirtle. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Hero with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. It's stolen by Barnes. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Heat with some changes. Love is checked in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. That one's good. This game is all even. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Outside Love. Hero for 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. The Raptors shooting 54% from the field so far in this one.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet's a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Siakam against Butler. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. And Adebayo over to help. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, BA, that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside Barnes. Siakam, right side. The kick out to Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Love. 5 to shoot. Back to Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Again, the Heat misses. Siakam outside. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors up by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Cody Zeller, Caleb Martin out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
The Raptors with a lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Back to Martin. 5 on the clock. For 3, Robinson. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. For the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Oladipo against Porter. Boucher outside. Porter finds Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Inside, here's Martin. Down low. Pass to Zeller. Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Shot clock at 5. To the inside, Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Anthony Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He can do that.
Oladipo against Porter. Here's Boucher. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
A line change here for Miami. Outside for Love. Elbow shot. And he drops that one in. And the Heat lead by 1.
I love hitting that shot with consistency there. Mid-range Jake, leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Love. And here's Butler outside. Counted from distance. And now a 4-point Miami lead. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
Man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
A line change here for Toronto. .56 left to play in the third quarter. Siakam for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Lowry with it. Van Vliet covering. Outside for Butler. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hurdle against Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lowry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Anunoby against Hero. Kicks it out to Siakam. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
And Toronto calls time here.
Get ready to get hyped, it's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. That was your Heat Breaker Dance Team. Make some more.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Love. Butler up top. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Hero. Anunoby covering. Back to Butler. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Butler's got 8.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Can they get it? Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. And he lobs it up and finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Love. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Pirtle. Butler with a steal. Hero with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Hero outside. Adebayo with it. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. Clock at 4. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet finds Siakam. The open shot by Van Vliet. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Thank you for that, Allie.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. And a foul called on. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was
Previous players.
There's so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're out.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Get ready to get hyped. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Get live once again.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Back to Van Vliet. Picked by Pirtle. This one for three. Van Vliet misses. The Heat with the lead. Lowry with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
And Toronto calls time here. Oladipo's checked in for Lowry. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Pirtle.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. To the left side wing. Love finds Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Outside Butler. Launches a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Love. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now an 11-point Miami lead.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Outside Barnes. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Here's Butler. Pass to Oladipo. Butler against Siakam. Tries it from the top of the key. That one a little long.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Up top Barnes. Butler covering. Here's Porter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Barnes against Oladipo. Outside Love. Outside Butler. Back to Love. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Up and in on the layup.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
So the Heat win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. Adebayo against Capella. From outside the arc, here's Hero. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And here's Young. After Tyler Hero hitting the three. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Young's got 6.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Hero from long range. That shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella, the pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing, now recovering, and the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting their body on him.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
For your Heat Lakers dance crew, let's go!
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. Down low. The kick outside to Butler. Hits the three-point bomb.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
We want to see you get loud. We've got t-shirts. For your Heat dancers, get loud.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Love grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Good work defensively by Capella.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof. Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Kicks it out to Love. Misses the three. Atlanta leading by 4. Hunter, no one around him. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And a wide open look for Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Hero's got 8.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, lobbed up there for Collins. No good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Young against Lowry. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young from deep three-point range. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From downtown, the shot by Lowry, no good. The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Shot from the wing. A nice shot by Young. 8 points for him.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Kicks it out to Love. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
The Hawks trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young pass to Murray. Driving to the basket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it out to Love. No good on the triple. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter.
Your Heat Dance Team. Okay, fans.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Vincent in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And stolen by Love. Hero finds Butler. Vincent the pass to Hero. Heat moving the ball around.
Well, we know how.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Collins dishes to Capella. Back to Collins. In transition, here comes Miami. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Young, no good. Miami's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Collins. Love the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. There's the 3. Pass to Buck. Goes up with it again. Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
To the inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Collins comes over with the double team. For 3, Love. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Hero. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Hero's got 13 points. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Vincent, the pass to Hero. Well, wide open look for Love. Off target from outside.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Young for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Butler from outside. Love. And he lays it straight in. He has 5.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Vincent. Bobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Butler finds Hero. Passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Back to Love. Butler in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Lowry kicks to Love. Over in the corner, Hero. Pass to Lowry. Butler from outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. It's stolen by Adebayo. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Butler passes to Lowry. Young against Hero. Up top, Adebayo. Over to the left wing. Lowry for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. He's got a clear path. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the hustle from Clint Capella, leaking out well and running a great route in transition.
Lowry kicks to Hero. They get it back. Butler. Bucket is good. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
With 1 on the clock, and finished off by Collins.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
All right, David, thank you. And stay.
Miami Heat 30. The Hawks 27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Okongwu. Sadiq Bey is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat leading by 3. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Martin's got the first basket of the second half here for Miami.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Johnson in the corner. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Vincent. And the pass to Yurtsevin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Yurtsevin's got his first points of the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Oladipo left side. Outside for Martin. Here's Vincent. Takes it inside. Misses in close. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Bogdanovich has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
The Hawks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Pass to Vincent. Top of the key, Yurtsevin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Oladipo for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 4. Yurtsevin kicks to Martin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, Martin.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
It's stolen by Martin. Vincent, the pass to Yurtsevin. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball. Southpaw.
Martin against Bogdanovich. Martin, the pass to Vincent. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Johnson inside. Defended by Strus. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovic is very effective in the pick and roll.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Forrest passes to Bogdanovic. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Vincent the pass to Yurtsevin. Bruce in the corner. Here's Vincent. Pass to Oladipo. Outside for Martin. To the middle. Wants to get it to Yurtsevin and does. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogdanovic looking around. It's blocked, and they recover it. Out to the right wing. Forrest passes to Bay over Martin. It's hauled in by the Heat. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks trail by 4. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Lowry, pass to Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Nailed from three-point land. Love's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry passes to Love. Outside, Hero. Now the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Lowry against Young. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Lowry against Young. And that one, good. Lowry's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Young from outside. Here's Murray. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Hunter against Butler. Hunter dishes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone with his franchise.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. Hero passes to Adebayo. Basket good. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Young for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Love. Hero on the wing. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyler Hero.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Lowry kicks to Love. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Love. The kick outside to Butler. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Butler. Hero from long range. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Butler finds Hero. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.16 seconds left in the game. Outside Butler. And stolen by Hunter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away.
David, thank you as always.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Siakam. Barnes finds Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Over Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ooh, we should be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
They kick it out to Murray. Here's Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Here's Siakam, and he buries his first look.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Murray. Capella, screen on Anunoby. Murray. Pirtle grabs a miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Now here's Anunoby. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Outside Young. Drills it from deep. Young's got 5. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And Collins with the big block. Outside Young. To the middle. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet right side. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. And Toronto calls time here. Van Vliet with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he makes it.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Collins with a screen on Van Vliet. Young, the pass to Collins. Driving in. The offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And he recovers it. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Hunter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Young finds Murray. Back to Young. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto, hunting for opportunity. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Now here's Young. He's got 5.
Well, when you have size at your disposal, you've got to use that to your advantage. And Jakob Poeltl throws that shot off there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Murray. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one's long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Outside Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 7 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam missing again. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And he's going for the oop here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Stolen by Collins. Young against Anunoby. To the paint. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam in the post. Hunter covering. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Pirtle.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet with it. Checked by Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. Van Vliet up top. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now here's Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Collins. Siakam for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Collins inside. Working on Siakam. Collins, no good. Van Vliet left side. Outside Barnes. And here's Siakam for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Thanks, Allie. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Here's Trent. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Young with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. nice delivery there.
Timeout called, the Hawks. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, BA, the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Porter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Bogdanovic can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Raptors shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Achua. Over Bogdanovic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Bogdanovic. He's off on the first.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
And here's Porter outside. The shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Forrest. Now Griffin. No good on the shot. Young with the defensive effort. Here's Boucher. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Now here's Achua. Young finds Boucher. Up top, Porter. Defended by Bogdanovic. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Offline with a 3. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Trent, the pass to Porter. There's 1:54 left in the third. Back to Trent. Rebound Atlanta.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. .143 left in the third quarter. Forrest with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Bay against Boucher. Pass to Bogdanovic. Achua with a steal. Now here's Trent, tightly guarded. Here's Boucher. They shoot again. And here's Porter outside. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. A good look from Bogdanovic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter. Timeout called, the Raptors. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Collins. And that's good from 17 feet. Siakam's got 17.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Collins a screen. Young. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young against Anunoby. Siakam outside. On target from range. Siakam's got 20 points.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action and pick and roll play.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead. They lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Murray's shot is good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end.
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Here's Young. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto trailing.
Blocking foul called on Devontae Murray. That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And here's VanVleet. From deep. VanVleet misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Capella, the pass to Collins. No luck on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
The more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Collins against Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got 22 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. Young against Barnes. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Pass to Anunoby. 1:21 left in the game. To the middle. Here's Siakam. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray passes to Young. Fades away. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Atlanta has possession. It's a three-point game. And Anunoby pulls it down. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Murray. Shot to stop the run. Yes! And that one brings them within one.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Young against Van Vliet. Collins outside. Back to Young. Over Van Vliet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by one. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw a play to make it happen.
Here's Siakam. It's in!
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Timeout called, the Hawks. All right, guys, what do you think?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
The deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So here's Miami's starting group. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Count it, good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Butler, and stolen by Siakam. He takes it in. Anunoby has the open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here is Martin. And it's Butler with the jam.
But Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Play on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Raptors need to get a shot. And Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Love with the screen for Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Love. Euro on the wing. Back to Love. Anunoby sends it back. Van Vliet wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 3. Right side, Butler to the paint. Left side, Love. Martin finds Love. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Hero with the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. The feed to Barnes. 1:29 left to play in the first. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Now, Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Driving inside. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Here's Butler. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Martin. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Martin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he comes up with the deuce. 9 points in the game so far.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Back to Hero. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan. And that means bringing all the noise you've got right now.
You know, Greg, you played on some pretty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Van Vliet against Martin. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got the lead up to 9 now for Toronto.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Jovic, basket counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And the Raptors call time here. Love checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Timeout called, the Heat. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hero passes to Martin. Anunoby against Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 10. Left side, Hero. Here's Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Van Vliet up top. He's covered by Hero. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Martin finds Hero. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Back to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 6.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Butler kicks to Love. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And a wide open look for Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got his second basket. Takes it out to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor stands.
which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Siakam hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Hero. Passes it to Martin. Three-pointer. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Adebayo passes to Butler. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right at... If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Chris Boucher. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. Then there's Achua, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Young. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Robinson.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 5. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. Feeds it to Young. Yes, that goes in. Young's got his first bucket in this one. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Trent with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Boucher with a screen on Oladipo. And it's Trent in the corner. Porter trying to free himself up. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's the pass to Boucher. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Yurtsevin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being #1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Lowry kicks to Yurtsevin. Outside for Lowry. Timeout called, the Heat. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Three-pointer, Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Elbow shot. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. 15 points for Siakam. The Heat trail by 6. Now Hero. 5 points in the game. A deep three from Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Barnes against Butler. Anunoby, good. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Butler finds Love. Outside, Hero. There's the try. And that one is stuffed right through.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Hero. Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Miami. And so here is Miami, down by 12. The kick outside to Butler, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside.
And Pirtle is very passionate on defense. So good at throwing a hand up in the face of scoring.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Anunoby against Hero. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Siakam against Love. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Pirtle's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Down low, Pirtle with the steal. up in time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Butler. And it's Hero into the one spot. It's Hero with the drive. And that one is good.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Butler, no good. Raptors leading by 15. Barnes looking around. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Van Vliet. And that one goes long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Van Vliet against Martin. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 21 in the game.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Achua kicks to Trent. Shot clock at 5. That shot no good. Great D that time from Hero. Passes it to Butler. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he makes that one. Love's got 4 this quarter.
I respect Kevin Love's ability in these pick and roll sets. Makes contact with the screen and then rolls right to the right spot.
Toronto calls timeout. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now the feed to Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Toronto leading by 12. Porter looking it over. There's the pick. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Fires the three. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's good for 2.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line. Just outworking guys to get in that close.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Raptors.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Toronto calls timeout. They're in front by 9. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Count that one from Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Anunoby. And the rejection by Love.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Pirtle inside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition with the hometown.
Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. From the top of the key, offensive board. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Lowry with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Coming into his own from distance, Hero is money.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Young can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Butler. And here's Martin. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Murray. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, BA, there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lowry outside. Martin outside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Murray. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Hero against Hunter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 5. Hero on the wing. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 6.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
There's Young with the 3. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. And again, Miami with a triple.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Young, the pass to Murray to halt the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Now here's Lowry. The reverse. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lowry against Young. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Martin. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Collins with a screen on Lowry. Young misses. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3. Young's got 6.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Here's Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The Heat with the lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Lowry against Young. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Out to Lowry. Back to Hero. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Give him 8.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Young can't hit. Now Lowry. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Young. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Hero, the pass to Martin. Out to Lowry. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Murray. Misses off the right iron.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Martin, the pass to Hero. Martin with a screen on Murray. Here's Hero. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Here's Butler. Martin outside. Butler against Young. And it's Butler with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Butler against Hunter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Martin outside. Lowry with a screen on Collins. Martin misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Takes it inside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Off the mark there with a 3. The Hawks trailing. Here's Murray, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, DeJounte Murray puts a lot of pressure on your defense, whether it's in half court or in transition.
Out to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Collins defending. Hero, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Lowry, good.
You saw the quickness of Lowry there, how he can stop on a dime and go up for the shot.
Lowry against Young. From behind the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hero finds Martin. And here's Lowry. Back to Martin. Pass to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Fires from the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Lowry, the pass to Hero. The 3-ball. Can't hit that one.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Outside Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Omer Yurtseven. Max Strus is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Vincent in at the point. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Forrest. And he's going for the lob. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Just 5 to shoot. And Yurtseven gets it to go.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's Johnson with a drive, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Omer, you're 7.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second free throw, no good.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
He takes it in. Pass to Strus. Out to the right wing. Vincent. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Here's a Kongwu. Good D by your 7. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Good work from there. I'm loving Bogey's attitude today.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Two minutes into the second half of play now. There's a screen by Love. This for the tie. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks leading. Here's Forrest. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the Heat call time here. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Hero outside. Butler against Johnson. And here's Lowry from the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3 points.
Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Martin outside. Back to Lowry for 3. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. The kick out to Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
There's a screen by Love. This for the tie. That shot off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Rejected by Okongwu. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. 19-footer. They grab their own miss. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Strus the pass to Love. Back to Strus. Here's Vincent, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Inside. And stolen by Bay. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
A good look from Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Vincent. He gets it off. Can't get the 3 to fall. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top. They're up by. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Onyeka Kongwu is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Forrest in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Substitution on the floor.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Butler against Hunter. Lowry right side. Back to Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the Heat lead by 3.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Puts one up from 19. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero finds Butler. Back to Hero. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Pure from 3-point range.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
Lowry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Butler passes to Martin. And the Heat, another 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Butler with a steal. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo in the post. Collins there. And Adebayo slams it in.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the bucket is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Lowry outside. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Capella. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Collins passes to Young. Let's go with a 3. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trey Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
To the right side. Adebayo finds Martin. Outside Butler. 4 on the clock. He shoots. Martin pass to Butler from deep 3-point range. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Out left to the wing. Young against Lowry. Hero outside. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. The deep three from Murray. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. Outside Hunter. Here's Collins. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Atlanta with the ball.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Adebayo with a steal. Hero on the wing. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line. Give me the ball.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And it's the Hawks to start out. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And Young kicks to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. They get the rebound. Crafty move. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And he converts the layup. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And here is Anunoby. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. The kick out to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Lobs up there for Collins. Doesn't go that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Pass to Murray. The kick out to Young. Here's the three. Rebound by the Raptors.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Good.
That's the urgency of Fred VanVleet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Outside Collins. Collins setting the pick for Young. Atlanta again missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young for three. Another miss by Young.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
VanVleet against Young. Passes it to Collins. And they get it. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 6. 1:29 left in the first quarter. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. It's good from long range. VanVleet's got 9 points.
VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Capella, the pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Here's VanVleet. 9 points in the game so far. Anunoby with the screen for VanVleet. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks trail by 7. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Capella, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And here is Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Siakam outside. Drills it from outside.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward, and it's Young in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's VanVleet after the made shot from John Collins. Bertle sets the pick for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Siakam, that's good.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 9. Anunoby in the corner. VanVleet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up there for Siakam. Young with the steal. The dive for the ball. Stolen by VanVleet. Siakam outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray against Anunoby. Collins looking around. Collins a screen on Barnes. Young, good.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's VanVleet over Young. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 9. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Young for 3. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. They need this one. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. Murray, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Siakam. Fires for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 13 points in just this quarter. Collins setting the pick for Young. A three-pointer, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Young. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Porter, and at the 2 spot. Now here's Bogdanovich. From deep, cranes it from beyond the arc.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Achua, the pass to Boucher. Toronto calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here is Porter. There's the triple. That shot off. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And stolen by Okongwu. Porter with the steal. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closely. Pass to Boucher. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. Boucher with a screen on Bogdanovich. Porter, the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
The pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Trent can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Bey, no good. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The kick out to Young. No good on the 3. Ray, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the Raptors call time here. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Forrest, covered by Van Vliet.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Barnes outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
He's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Young, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. A 2-point game. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Murray, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Now, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
The Hawks trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Man, that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Doubled by Murray. Siakam inside the 3-point line. And the Raptors miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Young looking it over. Capella inside, covered by Van Vliet. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Murray, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Raptors. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
This is the John Collins show, where there's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
For three, Siakam. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Van Vliet against Young. At the elbow, Collins. High post, Young. They get the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Looking to get back on track here. It doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Hurdle with a screen on Young. Van Vliet with it, and guarded by Capella. Hunter, no one around him. And the three off target. Toronto leading by 4. Siakam inside. Working on Collins. And the Raptors call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Van Vliet up top, defended by Young. Van Vliet against Young, and it goes down 2 points. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Young for 3, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Capella against Pirtle. Oh, here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto working the ball around now. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Young against Van Vliet. Young, no good. And so here's Toronto. They lead by 4. Hunter against Barnes. Inside, Stolen by Collins. Murray looking around. Passes it to Young. Lock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Van Vliet right side. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target with his 3. Young outside. And there's the drive. It's in.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely.